Today we're going to talk a little bit about Social Security. Relatively a complicated topic. There are many ways you can take your Social Security and many ways that you can choose to increase your Social Security benefits if you choose to take them at different times and different aspects. It also comes a lot into play on if you're married, if you're not married, if you are separated or divorced actually, or if you are actually a widow or a widower. So it's a very complicated topic, but we're going to get into some general issues on Social Security and give you kind of like a 3-minute, 4-minute synopsis on kind of how it works, and hopefully it will spur some questions and basically have you so you come in and we can really go through it in detail on how it actually fits you. I do a full hour seminar, hour and a half workshop on Social Security, so I'm just going to give you a real quick primer on Social Security and where we are. So hopefully, again, spark some of those questions and spurs you to come in, sit down, and figure out how Social Security will actually affect you when you're ready to take it. So Social Security retirement benefits. Social Security was originally intended to provide older Americans with continuing income after retirement. Today, though, the scope of Social Security has been widened to include survivor, disability, and other benefits. Retirement benefits are still the cornerstone of the program, though. It's what mainly people are looking for when they go for Social Security. How do you qualify for retirement benefits? When you work and pay Social Security taxes, you own Social Security benefits. You can earn up to 4 credits each year or 1 per quarter that you work. If you were born after 1928, you need 40 credits to be eligible for retirement benefits. How much will your retirement benefits be? Your retirement benefits is based on your average earning over your working career. Higher lifetime earnings result in higher benefits. So if you have some years where you had no earnings or low earnings, your benefit amount may be actually lower. But your benefit amount for those previous years are actually corrected for inflation, so they may be more than you actually realize. It's a relatively complicated formula. Your age at the time you start receiving benefits also affects your benefit amount. Although you can retire as early as 62, the longer you wait to retire, the higher retirement benefits up to age 70. There's no benefit for waiting past age 70. You can find out more about your future Social Security benefits by signing up for a My Social Security account at the Social Security website, which is www.ssa.gov, so that you can view your online Social Security statement. Your statements contain a detailed record of your earnings as well as estimates on your retirement, survivors, and disability benefits. If you're not registered for an online account and are not yet receiving benefits, you will receive a statement in the mail every 5 years from age 25 to age 60, and then annually thereafter. You can also use a retirement estimator calculator on the Social Security website, as well as other benefit calculators that can help you estimate disability and survivor benefits. Retiring at full retirement age, or FRA, your full retirement age depends on the year in which you were born. If you were born your full retirement age is you were born between 1943 and 1954, basically 66 years old. In 1955, it's 66 and 2 months. 1956 will be 66 and 4 months. 1958 would be 66 and 6 months. 1959, when I was born, 66 and 8 months. 1960, 66 and 10 months, and if you're born in after 1960, all right, you basically or later, your full retirement age is 67. If you were born on January 1st of any year, you can refer to the previous year to determine your full retirement age. If you retire at full retirement age, you receive an unreduced retirement benefit. Retiring early will reduce your benefit. So it's important to kind of figure out where you are. It's also important to figure out what your break-even is by actually, if you get a reduced benefit, versus getting that money and how long you have to live to figure out where you're going to be. So if you begin receiving Social Security benefits before your full retirement age, as early as age 62, however, if you retire early, your Social Security benefits will be less than if you wait until your full retirement age begin receiving benefits. Your retirement benefits will be reduced by 0.05% for every month between your retirement date and your full retirement age, up to 36 months, then 0.05% thereafter. For example, if your full retirement age is 67, you'll receive about 30% less if you retire at age 62 than if you wait until you're 67 years old. The reduction is permanent. You won't be eligible for a benefit increase once you reach full retirement age. However, even though your monthly benefit will be less, you might receive the same or more total lifetime benefits as you would have if you waited until full retirement age to start collecting benefits. That's because even though you'll receive less per month, you might receive benefits over a longer period of time. Delaying retirement age will increase your benefit. If you need to know when you should take Social Security, you just have to tell me how long you're going to live and what the date that you're going to die. As long as you can tell me that, I can tell you exact age that you should take Social Security. But obviously, that's a little difficult. So retirement benefits past your full retirement age, your benefits will increase by a certain percentage. The percentage varies depending on your age of birth. For example, if you were born in 1943 or later, your benefits will increase by 8% for each year that you delay receiving benefits until age 70. In addition, working past your full retirement age has another benefit. It allows you to add years of earnings to your Social Security and possibly increase your average. As a result, you may receive a higher benefit when you do retire, especially if your earnings are higher than in previous years. Working may affect your actual retirement benefits also. You can work and still receive Social Security retirement benefits, but the income that you earn before you reach your full retirement age may affect the amount of benefits that you actually receive. Here's how. If you're under your full retirement age, $1 in benefits will be deducted for every $2 in earnings you have above the actual limit. If in the year you reach full retirement age, $1 in benefits will be due for every $3 you earn over the limit until the month you reach your full retirement age. If you decide to work and you collect Social Security benefits, they will reduce your benefit if you make over the allowable amount, which is $15,000 some odd dollars this year. But the idea behind this and why it's so important is you really don't lose the benefit. So for example, if you made enough money that they reduced your Social Security benefit by 50%, and you retired at 62, and let's say in this example, your full retirement age is 66. So you're supposed to get $2,000 in benefits, but for this example, you're only going to receive $1,000 of benefits because you worked. They reduced your income by $1,000 a month. And you did that from 62 to 66. At 66, because you lost half the benefits, right, they will basically recalculate your Social Security when you reach full retirement age and say, okay, now we're going to pay you as if you retired at 64, halfway between 62 and 66 in this example. And they do it on a monthly basis. So whatever they take out, you do get the credit for it. You don't lose. And it's not going to cost you any real money and actually can give you even more money over time than actually waiting. But again, it depends how long you live. If you get the extra money and die the next month, obviously you didn't get as much as if you took it and didn't work. But that's why this stuff is so complicated, but Social Security will actually recalculate your benefits every year and give you credit for those withheld earnings. Retirement benefits for qualified family members, even if your spouse has never worked outside your home or a job covered by Social Security, he or she may be eligible for spousal benefits based on your Social Security earnings record. Other members of your family may be also eligible. Retirement benefits are generally paid to family members who relied on your income for financial support. If you're receiving retirement benefits, the members of your family who may be eligible for family benefits include your spouse, age 62 or older, if you're married at least 1 year, your former spouse, age 62 or older, if you were married at least 10 years, your spouse or former spouse at any age if you're caring for your child who's under the age of 16 or disabled, your children if they're under age 18 if unmarried, and your children under age 19 if full-time students are disabled. Your children older than 18 if severely disabled, and your eligible family members will receive a monthly benefit that is as much as 50% of your benefit. However, the amount that can be paid each month to a family is limited. The total benefit that your family can receive is based on your earnings record and is about 150 to 180% of your full retirement benefit amount. If this total family benefit exceeds this limit, each family member benefit will be reduced to get you down to that percentage. But your benefits actually don't get affected. You get the full. How do you apply for Social Security retirement benefits? The SSA recommends that you apply 3 months before you want your benefits to start. To apply, fill out an application on the SSA website. Call the SSA at 800-772-1213. That's 800-772-1213. Or make an appointment at your Social Security office. Again, though, before you do this, talk to somebody who can tell you what your options are. Once you apply for Social Security, you only can change your mind once. And if you do change your mind, like you want to delay it, you have to give back all the money that you basically received to actually change your mind. If you're working and you having a reduction of salary, the most upsetting thing I find is people work and they get their full Social Security that they thought they get, but then they have to give money back at the end of the year. Social Security will figure this out, and what they'll do is say either pay us all back or they'll cut off your Social Security until that money is actually paid back. This can be very, very disruptive for a family and planning budgets and how it actually works. So if you have questions on Social Security, if you're close to retirement, or you're thinking about taking Social Security, come in, sit down with us, let's have a conversation about it and figure out what's the best way and the best way for us to impact your situation that you get the most Social Security as possible. It's going to be different for people who are maybe, ill and know they have issues and maybe they're not going to live very long or they feel they're not going to live very long. But if you're 67 years old and mom and dad are still alive and they're 95 and there's real longevity in your family, we want to kind of plan for that. So again, this is Bobby Walsh at the Connecticut Institute of Finance, looking to make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Love to help you plan your Social Security. Love to have you sit down. It's a relatively long conversation because there's a lot that goes into it, but love to have that conversation with us. Give us a call, 203-371-4242. Set an appointment. Spend some time with us. It doesn't cost you anything but your time. And let's go through your Social Security and figure out what's the best way for you to take it. Thank you very much.